Well, Maz, on Boxing Day it was our day, but today it wasn't our day. Sum up your assessment on that game.
Um, yeah, it wasn't our day today. Or it was a brilliant first 15 minutes, explosive out the traps, game plan working to a T, pressing very high. Thought the first goal was brilliant, exactly what we've been working on in training in terms of the up back through motion and the pattern. And it was brilliant. Georgie Williams' composure, 1-0, superb. Then we've been speaking about them free kicks for the second goal for a while now. Just putting your foot through it, testing it keeper side, see what happens, whether he gambles or not. And he did gamble when he went in, 2-0. And it's a shame not to, manage the game, in terms of us following runners, just a bit of leadership out there. And then obviously they capitalise 2-1 just before half time, and you start thinking, we're in for a game here when really and truly should have been cruising, because we were cruising. But credit to them, they came back into the game. That goal definitely did, up their tails in a sense, and we didn't really respond. We regrouped at half time, went through some shape and whatnot on what we need to do if we are under the cross, in the second half. But it just wasn't to be.
It's a derby game, and obviously tensions are high both on and off the pitch. And it was almost a carbon copy of what we did at their place, but in reverse. And like you say, there are game plans, but the emotion of the game that's attached to it, they really kind of got the ball by the horns in that respect.
Yeah, listen, they grew by stature, and that's credit to them. But I still think that we did help them out with that lack of energy and intensity from our defensive play today. We were maybe a bit naive in certain aspects, but we'll look at the footage. I'll send it to the players. Management will sit down. We'll watch it and we'll regroup and we go again. Listen, we had two fantastic results on the back of this. If we maybe went away with a 2-2 today, then you'd think, we'll take a point, even though we was in a very commanding position. But 2-0 is a very dangerous scoreline, and everyone knows that. But it's what derbies are all about. Emotions are high. You've got to be able to control them. And today, I think they got the better of us in the wrong way. They got their tails up, like we said, and they capitalised. And all we can do is, feel how they felt last game on Boxing Day. So, we had our turn. Today was their turn. In hindsight, maybe they did deserve it towards the end because they did push, but I expected a little bit better from our boys today.
We've got a few days to now regroup before we head down to Chippenham on Saturday. As you say there, we've seen some improved aspects of our play, some of the things you referenced there in terms of working on in training. Do you feel like, despite today's defeat, that we have turned the corner and there's certainly a lot to be positive about?
Oh, 100%. Going into the next couple of games, next training session on Thursday will be important. Some key players are back from injury, so it's just getting them up to speed. The squad is looking healthier, stronger. Competitions are up for places now. No one's, comfortable. Everyone's on their toes. And, the last two games, people have kept their shirt. We were into a forced change today, but, that's why we have a squad. People need to come in and do the job. And, we just are onwards and upwards now, honestly. So in hindsight, look at the last 3-4 games. There were some positives to take out of it, some negatives that we can fix up on. But as part of a season, it's still a long road. It's still very tight in the table. Other teams around us today have dropped points as well. So, it's a bit of a kick because, we could have capitalised and got that gap a bit closer. But listen, as management, we have to be positive. Superb reaction from the fans at the end again today. Their support does not go unnoticed. And yeah, all we can do is work hard, get it right, and look forward to chipping them away.